Okay, so we are gonna have some fun today. We'll start off with some primary. We'll do all the standing postures and the first two postures of primary series, and then we'll move over to second series. And some of you are very familiar with these postures, and so for you, it's nothing new. Others of you maybe have only done them once or twice, or you've never done them. And in that case, just have fun. I would encourage you to invite a sense of exploration and curiosity. Um, yeah. And if you have questions along the way, you can always unmute yourself and give a little, wave if you're unclear about something. And I would definitely encourage you to put the gallery view on if you haven't, because then you'll get to see different variations of each posture rather than me just talking the whole time. Okay, so when you're ready, find your way to a comfortable seat. And we'll start seated. Allow the eyes to close if that feels comfortable for you. And if not, shift your gaze downward past the nose. Feel the part of your body that's in connection to the ground. Your hips, your legs, your feet. From that grounding, allow the spine to extend upward without making the shoulders overly tense. Allow your awareness to rest on the breath. The natural rise and fall of your inhale and exhale. What's been coming up for me this past week is the notion that our yoga practice gives us an opportunity to practice radical acceptance, this moment by moment acceptance. Acceptance of the state of our breath, the state of our body, the state of our mind, the state of our heart. And I say moment by moment because those states change. They change so often. And whenever they change, we have the opportunity to accept. So if that resonates with you, I invite you to bring in that quality of a moment by moment acceptance into your practice today. And perhaps you'll find that by bringing that into your practice, you can bring that into your life off the mat as well. As you feel ready, begin to deepen the breath. Create sound at the back of the throat. Tune into the space between your belly button and your pubic bone, and gently draw that space in back towards the spine. And this is not a harsh or a rigid or a tense pulling in. It's a subtle, gentle pulling in. And this is what we call Uddiyana Bandha. Along with that, we bring your awareness to the pelvic floor and subtly, gently pull those muscles up. Again, this isn't a harsh clenching. Perhaps you feel it more as an energetic lifting up, even than a muscular lifting up. But for most of us, it does start with a muscular lift. And this is what we call Mula Bandha. And this connection is going to serve us well over the course of the practice, especially if you're trying postures that you've never tried before. Just always remember that you have this connection to your center. You can stay grounded even in new and uncertain circumstances. It's likely that over the course of the practice, the bandhas will come and go. It's just like a meditation practice in which we watch our thoughts come and go. And every time we notice that our mind has gone somewhere, we gently and kindly guide it back. And so in the same way, if you find that you've lost your bandhas entirely, just notice. Take that moment to notice and then gently, kindly invite them back. And as you're ready, you can gently allow the eyes to open and make your way up to a standing position. Bring your hands to your heart. Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavabodhe Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantyai Abahu Purushakaram Shankhachakrasi Dharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Release your arms by your sides. Surya Namaskar Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale fully. Sapta, step or hop the feet forward. Lift the head. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, reach. Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Breathe with sound. Find the connection to your bandhas. And remember that whenever I'm counting in English, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's your invitation to breathe at your own pace. The count is just there to keep time. The times when we want to synchronize our breath are when I'm counting in Sanskrit. Exhale fully. Sapta, step or jump forward as you inhale, lift the head. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samastiti. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, step or jump. Inhale, head up. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samastiti. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samasti. Last one, ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Samastiti. Surya Namaskar B. Ekam, inhale. Bend the knees and reach. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right side. Inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, come forward, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, bend the knees, inhale, reach. Samastiti. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right side, inhale, reach. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, left side, inhale, reach. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1. Find your center again. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Allow every breath to originate from that center. 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, come forward, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. Samasti. Last one. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right side, inhale. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale. Ekadasha, left side, inhale. Dwadasha, exhale. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Saptadasha, inhale. Samastitihi. Padangushthasana, separate the feet hip distance. Reach down, catch the big toes. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, head up. Exhale, Padahastasana, place the hands under the feet. Ekam, inhale again. Dve, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, head up. Release, come all the way up. Samastiti. Uttita Trikonasana, Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ground the feet. Trini, inhale, come up. Chatwari, exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale. Turn around, be positioned. Dve, exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, up and around. Chatwari, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, reach wide. Samastiti. Uttita Parshva Konasana, Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale. Turn around. Be positioned. Dwe, exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3. Ground the back leg as you twist. 4, 5. Trini, inhale, up and around. Chatwari, exhale, twist left. And again, ground the back leg as you continue to twist more deeply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, reach wide. Samastiti. Prasarita Padottanasana, Ekam, inhale. Wide stance, hands on the waist. Dwe, exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, head up. Trini, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Pancha, inhale, come all the way up. Hands to waist, exhale. B, Ekam, inhale, reach wide. Dwe, exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale. Trini, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale all the way up. And exhale. C, Ekam, inhale, reach wide. Dwe, exhale, interlace fingers behind the back. Inhale. Trini, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale all the way up. Hands to waist. Exhale. D, Ekam, inhale here. Dwe, exhale, reach down, catch big toes. Inhale, head up. Trini, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Pancha, inhale all the way up. Samasti. Parshvottanasana, Ekam, inhale, step to the right, turn around, bring the hands behind the back. Dwe, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale up and around. Chatwari, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, come up. Samastitihi. Uttita Hastapada Angushtasana, left hand on the waist. Ekam, inhale, pick up the right leg. Either stay upright or if you feel comfortable, Dve, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatwari, exhale, open right, look left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale back to center. Shat, exhale, fold. Sapta, inhale, head up and balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. Left side Ashto, inhale, pick up. Stay upright or Nava, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, head up. Ekadasha, exhale, open left, look right. Again, find the stability in the standing leg, your connection to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dwadasha, inhale, bring the leg back. Trayodasha, exhale, fold. Chaturdasha, inhale, balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana, Ekam, inhale, pick up the right side. Bind if that's accessible for you. Dve, exhale, fold one or both hands to the ground. In balancing postures, I find a really great opportunity to practice moment by moment acceptance, whether you feel steady or shaky or you fall. The practice of accepting whatever's happening. And Trini, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Chatwari, inhale all the way up. Pancha, release. Shat, inhale, pick up the left side. The Sapta, exhale, fold. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ashto, inhale, head up. Exhale there. Nava, inhale all the way up. Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Utkatasana, Sapta, come forward. Bend the legs and reach up, gazing up toward the hands, if that's comfortable for your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the hands down. Either inhale, lift the head, or inhale, take a little hop here, hips over the shoulders. Nava Chatwari, jump back. Dasha, inhale. Ekadasha, exhale. Virabhadrasana, Sapta, step the right foot. Inhale, reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten. Turn around. Ashto, exhale, bend. And find a strong sense of connection through the bottoms of the feet, connected to the ground. And from that place of connection, we extend upward. Take the gaze up toward the hands. 4, 5. And Nava, open the arms. Take the gaze over the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten. Turn around and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the hands down. You can either step back or Ekadasha. Take a little lift up here. Dwadasha Chatwari. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. And Sapta, step or jump through to a seated position. We'll practice just the first two postures, sections of postures, I should say, of primary before jumping into second series. So here, find your straight leg position, hands by the hips for Dandasana. Drop the head a little bit. A good opportunity to reconnect to your center. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Breathing with sound. Paschimottanasana. Reach forward for the big toes. Ashto, inhale, head up. Nava, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, head up. Exhale, take B position. Catch outside the feet, thumbs underneath the big toes. Inhale. Nava, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale. Last one. Exhale, reach as far as you can around the feet or up so over the tops of the feet. Inhale again. Nava, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale. Exhale, release. Cross the legs. Ekadasha, lift up. Dwadasha, Chatwari. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. Purvattanasana, Sapta, step or jump through. Take the hands back a foot behind you. Ashto, inhale, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nava, exhale, come down. And cross the legs, pull them in. Dasha, inhale, lift. Ekadasha, Chatwari. Dwadasha, inhale. Trayodasha, exhale. Okay, now the fun begins. We're going to go right to Bashasana. So we want to hop the feet forward, the top of your mat. You can roll up the top of your mat so you have a little elevation for your heels. If you don't need it, that's fine too. We're going to sit into a deep squat with the legs together. Okay, and from here you're going to twist to your left first. So for those of you who are experienced, you twist all the way around the legs and bind. If you're not so experienced or the twist is a little more challenging, you can always do it with the hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the left side and we'll take it right to the right side. And if squatting this deeply with the legs together is really challenging, you can, of course, just do it with the legs a little bit farther apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Release. Bring the hands down. Inhale, pick it up. And exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Crown Chasana. Sapta, we're going to step or jump through. Fold the right leg back so the top of the foot is outside the hip. And pick up the left leg. You can stay like this with the leg straight and the arm straight. If you have a little bit more flexibility, then exhale, bend the elbows, and bring the leg in to meet your chest, maybe your face. Point the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, release. And cross the legs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Again, step or jump through, and we'll take the left side, folding the left leg back, top of the foot outside the hip. Pick up the right leg. You can stay with your arms straight or exhale, bend the elbows and fold. Point the foot. 1. And now this is a good time. If you can't quite reach your foot comfortably, you could take a towel or something and put it around your foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, release. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, step or jump back and lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Shalabhasana, inhale, you're going to come forward to the top of a push-up position. And exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Bring the arms back behind you. Tops of the hands on the ground so the palms are facing up. As you inhale, lift the head, lift the chest off the ground and the legs off the ground with your feet together. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the body lifted. Move the hands into a Chatwari position. So as if you were going to press into an up dog, but not quite putting all your weight in your hands. Just a light pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Bekasana, inhale again. You're going to come forward to the top of a push-up. And exhale, lower down. We'll do this posture one side at a time, and then both sides together for some of you. So come up onto your left forearm. Bend your right leg. Reach inside the right foot. And as you press the foot down toward the ground, you'll rotate the fingers forward. So elbow up, fingers forward, as you bring the right foot down toward the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Take the other side. Bring the right forearm onto the ground. Bend the left leg. Catch inside your left foot. And as you bring the foot down toward the ground, rotate the fingers forward and the elbow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. If you'd like to try both sides at one time, you can do that now. You bend both legs, reach inside both feet. And as you bring the feet down, you lift the chest. Your fingers are forward, your elbows are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Dhanurasana. Inhale again, come forward, top of a push-up. And exhale, lower down. Bend your legs. You're going to catch outside your ankles this time. As you inhale, lift your chest up off the ground. Activate the legs. 1. If possible, do this with your feet together. If that's not comfortable or you're having some pain doing it that way, then you can keep the feet apart. 3, 4, 5. Release. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Parshva. Inhale again, come forward, top of a push-up, and exhale, slowly lower down. Bend the legs again. Catch outside the ankles. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, roll to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come to the center. And exhale, roll left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come back to center and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Ustrasana. You come forward to your knees. And you have two options with the feet here. You can be up on your toes. That's slightly a gentler, more accessible version. Or you can be on the tops of the feet. And if you'd like to start here and then switch, you can do that as well. So start with your hands on your waist. Inhale. And as you exhale, lean back, keep the hips pressing forward, and catch your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up, hips forward, head is the last thing to come up, and bring the hands down. Inhale, pick up, and exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We come forward to the knees again. And Laghu Vajrasana, this is the posture in which it's helpful, if you're new to the posture, to have a block or something behind you. So what we're going to do is start with our hands on our knees, and as we exhale, we're going to reach back for our ankles, catch them, perhaps take an extra breath, and then as you exhale, lower your head to the block or maybe all the way down to the ground if that's accessible for you. And if you're new to the posture, you could just do a little back and forth, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up. Or if you've done this posture and it's familiar, you come all the way down, take your 5 breaths, and inhale, come up. Okay, so I'll let you guys do this at your own pace rather than count it through. And if you've already done it, then great, take your vinyasa. Excellent. As you're ready, inhale, pick it up, exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Again, come forward to your knees for Kapotasana. If you know this posture, then you know how to get into it. If you're newer to the posture, I would recommend setting yourself up with a wall behind you. So something like this, a wall like this, and you set yourself up this way so that your knees are facing away from the wall, your feet are facing toward the wall, your toes are pointing toward the wall. And what we'll do is bring our hands to our hearts and inhale. And as we exhale, we'll press the hips forward and reach the hands back. Find a place on the wall and just try straightening the arms. That's a great way to work if you're new to the posture. Of course, if you're very familiar with the posture, then go ahead and take both versions, A and B. And if you're practicing against the wall, maybe you come into it one time, come out, and then maybe the second time you walk the hands a little bit farther down the wall, or you work more towards straightening the arms. Find your edge and breathe there. And then whenever you're ready, inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Supta Vajrasana, step or jump through with your sit all the way down onto the ground. And now is the time where we want to take out something that can resemble a bolster. So I've rolled up a blanket here. That's what I like to use. If you have a large cushion or something like that, that can work well. So you're going to set up with that, whatever you're using, behind your hips. And with your legs, you'll take a comfortable cross-legged position. So it could be full lotus, right leg, left leg, or it could be just simply crossing the legs like this. And take your hands back. If you have a full lotus, you could use a towel, wrap around your feet, or even if you're in a cross-legged position, you can use a towel and catch it like this. Okay. Good. So once you have your position set, you'll take an inhale here and exhale, lean back. Take 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press into the elbows a little bit to inhale to come up. And exhale, lean back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, come up. And last one, exhale, lean all the way back. And take 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, step or jump back and lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Bakasana. Hop the feet forward, feet together. You can separate your knees, and we're going to come into a crow pose. So you want to bring the knees as high up as you can onto your upper arms, close to the armpits, or maybe halfway between your elbow and your armpit. And inhale, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, shoot the legs back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Now we'll try to jump into that posture. So you do that by lifting the head, looking forward. Exhale fully while you're back there. And as you inhale, hop the legs forward and try to land with your knees on your upper arms. May or may not happen today. And if it doesn't happen, you give it a couple tries and then just come up from the ground like a regular Bakasana. And exhale, Chatwari, jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And inhale, jump through. We'll take Bharadvajasana, the twist. So bring your left leg back like this. Make sure you can see me here. Fold your left leg back like this. Top of the foot on the ground outside the hip. You bring your right foot on top of the other leg. Reach behind and catch your foot if possible. And with your left arm, you want to place the palm of the hand on the ground underneath your knee. That's right. And if that's a little too much, you can just hold the top of the knee also. Twisting to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump back. Of course, you're welcome to skip this vinyasa as well if you like. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Again, jump through and we'll twist to our left. So this time, folding the right leg back, top of the foot on the ground outside the hip, bringing the left foot on top, catching the foot if possible, and either reaching the hand underneath the knee or you can hold the top of the knee. And twist to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale again, come through. We'll do another twist to our right. This time, we bring the left leg to the center. So your knee is pointing center. And you bring the right foot over the left knee, over and across the left knee. The foot is usually a little bit in front of that left knee. So across and a little bit forward. And then you're going to twist to your right. You want to try to get as much of your torso across. Twist from your belly button. And you can stay here, or if you have a little more room, reach for the inside of that right foot as you twist. The back arm reaches behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Skip this vinyasa or inhale, lift up, and exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Again, inhale, step or jump through, and this time we'll twist to our left. And you can stay here, or if you have a little more space, reach for the inside of that front foot as the back arm reaches behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We'll do a preparation for leg behind the head postures now. A pigeon pose. So you can start by bringing your right leg forward from down dog. Aim to have the front, this lower leg, the front of your leg parallel with the front of your mat. And I like to have my foot flexed. You can stay upright like this. If this already feels like a little too much, you can elevate this hip, but you can put a blanket or a bolster or even a block all the way underneath your hip and just stay upright. If that's pretty comfortable, then you might fold, come onto your forearms. If that's also feeling pretty comfortable, then you might come all the way down and rest the forehead on the ground. And inhale, slowly walk yourself up. You come right back into a down dog and switch to the left side. And bring the front of your leg parallel to the front of the mat. Flex the foot if that's feeling good to you. And remember, you can elevate the hip with a cushion or blanket, anything if you need to. And stay upright at first. And then if you feel comfortable, lower to the forearms. If that's feeling comfortable, lower all the way down, resting the forehead on the ground. And slowly inhale, walk yourself up. Come back to a down dog. And from here, we're going to step or jump through and do some version of Ekapara Shirshasana. So it could just be here. You're picking up your right leg. You want to make sure that the hip is externally rotated, your knees pointing out to the side, and your foot is flexed. You can start here just by pulling the foot toward the face. And you don't want to strain or force. Just work with your breath and accept where you are. If that's feeling pretty accessible, then perhaps you aim the foot to your ear. And if that's feeling accessible, then perhaps you take the leg all the way around the back of the head. You can stay upright or exhale, fold over the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Release the leg and inhale, pick yourself up. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step or jump through for the left side. And often one side is very different than the other. So again, a really great opportunity to practice moment by moment acceptance. Feel into this side. And externally rotate the hip, the knees pointing out to the side, foot is flexed at first. Bring it toward the face. If that's feeling good, toward the ear. If that's feeling good, then all the way around. You can stay upright or exhale forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up, release the leg, pick it up, and exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. For this next posture, you're going to step or hop your feet around the hands, like we do in primary, exactly. And then sit your hips all the way down to the ground. For those of you familiar with Dvipada, you will take your left leg behind your head first, and then your right. You can use a wall behind you to support yourself a little bit if you need. If you're not so familiar with this posture, I recommend just this version, which is picking up both your feet and bringing them in toward your face. It's actually kind of a challenging balance to do that. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And release. If you're in Dvipada, then perhaps you take the second version, which is lifting up, balancing on your hands. If you were just doing the modification, go ahead and take your vinyasa now. And everybody can make their way through the vinyasa at their own time. We'll meet in down dog. And then inhale, step or jump through. And this time we're going to lie down on our backs and basically do whatever version of the previous posture you did, but lying down. So if you crossed your legs behind your head, you'll lie down and cross your legs behind your head. If you did the version where you're lifting your feet towards your face, you'll lie down and do the same thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. If you feel comfortable taking Chakrasana, the backward roll, that's what you'll do now to transition into a vinyasa. If that's not comfortable for you, rock up and take a regular vinyasa. And from down dog again, we're going to hop the feet around the hands. This next posture has 4 different sections, so we'll do our best here, and it could be pretty entertaining. So we'll see what happens. Titibhasana A is hopping the feet around the hands and practicing a balance by lifting up your feet. So we do this posture in primary, but we don't hold it in primary. Now we have an opportunity to hold it for 5 breaths. So you pick your feet up off the ground, try to straighten your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Then put your feet on the ground. If that was pretty challenging in and of itself, you might just want to work that a few times. If you want to try the next part, you're going to put your hands on the ground, your feet and your hands on the ground, and then work your shoulders underneath your knees. So you try to get in there as deep as you can. And then take the hands behind the back. And this is where I recommend having a scarf or a towel, so that if you can't reach your hands behind your back, you can reach both ends of the scarf or the towel. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, take a look around some of the screens. You'll see different variations of this posture. Okay, I'm going to hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And if you've been clasping, then we'll go for a walk. Yeah, you can inhale, step your right foot forward, exhale left, do that 5 times, and then 5 times back. If you don't quite have the bind, you can do this version, which is just hooking and holding your ankles as you walk. So walk back a little bit so you can see. You can hold your ankles like this and walk it forward and back. And once you're done with your walk, again, get your shoulders as far underneath your knees as you can. And you walk your feet together so that your heels are touching, your toes are out, and you hook the hands around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Put your hands on the ground from there. One more little lift before we jump back. Inhale, Titivasana. Lift your feet up off the ground. Exhale there. Inhale, take Bakasana, crow pose. And exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Okay, we'll do one more posture before heading into our back bend. So come down onto your knees. And if you're new to this balance, I highly recommend you find a wall, because this balance is Pincha Mayurasana, and you're going to set up against a wall unless you feel already confident with the balance. Your shoulders, elbows, and wrists in line. If you have a block or something, it's helpful to put that block between your hands. Okay, and you can start by just lifting your knees up off the ground. So you're sort of in a down dog or a dolphin type position. And maybe you lift one leg off the ground. And you can just alternate between legs. Or if you feel comfortable trying to kick up, you can kick up with one leg. It's highly unlikely that you'll break the wall. So give it a little oomph and use your inhale to help you come up. Your inhale is what propels you to lift up. I also find that keeping a very steady gaze, keeping my drishti on point, is very helpful in coming up and balancing. So have fun, try it a few times. And if you don't have access to wall, just lift one leg up in the air for a few breaths, bring it down, lift the other leg up in the wall, lift the other leg up in the air for a few breaths, and come down. And when you're all done, let's all take a vinyasa. Exhale, Chakwari position. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, step or jump through, and lie down. Let's prepare for our back bends. The soles of the feet on the ground, a little bit wider than your hips. You might feel quite ready to come up into a full back bend after all that second series work. So if that's the case for you, you can come all the way up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. If that's not the case, feel free to take a bridge pose or whatever type of preparation you need. And come up as you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, top of the head touches down or your hips come all the way down. And inhale again, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, top of the head touches down or come all the way down and inhale again, lift. Perhaps walk the hands in a little closer to the feet. And if you'd like from this one, you could stand up or come all the way down, take a short rest, and do a couple more back bends at your own pace. So either drop backs at your own pace or a few more back bends at your own pace. Hopefully you're feeling a little more freedom in the spine after second series. Once you're finished, you make your way to Paschimottanasana, straight-legged forward fold. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Dasha, inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Cross the legs, pull them in. Ekadasha, inhale, lift up. Dvadasha, Chatwari. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. Step or jump through, then lie down. I like to take a few moments here before bringing the legs up, just to reconnect with my breath. I like to flex the feet, have the palms pressing down into the ground. Find your Uddiyana Bandha, find your Mula Bandha. Find a slower breath. And as you're ready, bring the legs up for a shoulder stand. Once you're up, keep a steady gaze past the nose. And remember that you can come down at any point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halasana, take the legs overhead. Keep the back supported by the hands or interlace the fingers and press the arms straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tadunapudasana, bend the knees around the ears. Keep the feet together behind the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the hands to the back, lift up for Urdhva Padmasana, cross the legs in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pindasana, bring the legs into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down first, then slowly roll down. Arch the upper back, come to the top of the head for Matsyasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uttana Padasana. Lift the arms and the legs up off the ground. 1, 2, palms together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. If you're comfortable with Chakrasana, inhale, take the legs back and roll backward. Otherwise, rock up and take a regular vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And come down to the knees. And prepare for headstand, Shirshasana. If you're not so familiar with it, interlace the fingers. Take the bottom pinky under. Have that be your base. And you could practice with your head off the ground if you're practicing just the foundation for the preparation. Or you could practice with your head on the ground. That's a little closer to what you need to come up. And of course, if you feel confident coming up, come up now and we'll take a slow 15 count. But feel free to come down whenever you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you're still up, lower the legs halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, come back up. And if you'd like, you can practice lifting the head off the ground. And everybody coming down into child's pose as you're ready. Move the hands forward, step the feet back, come into a Chaturanga position. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step or jump through, take a comfortable cross-legged position. Arms back behind you. And exhale, come forward for Yoga Mudra. The other option with your arms is to reach them straight out in front of you. This is great if your forehead is really far off the ground, and it's probably more therapeutic for you to reach your arms out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax the back of the neck. 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, come all the way up. And take Parvatasana 8. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Drop the head a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, come forward, keeping that same positioning of the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Allow the palms to rest in your lap, one on top of the other. So traditionally, women, left palm on top of the right, men, right on top of the left. But really, you can do whatever feels good to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take the backs of the hands to the knees, thumb and forefinger touching. Breathe deeply. It's your opportunity now to explore the full range and depth of your breathing. If it feels good to you, find the top of your inhale. And then as you exhale, find the complete bottom of your exhale, at which point your lungs are totally empty. Let that flow naturally into your next inhale. And allow the lungs to expand fully. Let that flow naturally into your exhale. You're finding a rhythm and a pace that's appropriate for you. I will count to 10 just to keep time, but don't let that influence the pace of your breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Complete your next exhale. And then we'll spend just a few moments here, a few minutes, I should say, in a seated meditation. So if you need to uncross or switch the crossing of your legs, feel free to do that now. Once you're in a comfortable seat again, with every cycle of breath, relinquish a bit more control. So that over time, the breath becomes soft and gentle. The breath becomes effortless, quite literally, meaning you're not directing conscious effort toward breathing, as we have been doing throughout the practice. We've been consciously directing our effort into our breath, but now we do exactly the opposite, which is to relinquish control and open ourselves to the wonder of simply being breathed. You might find it beneficial to do a quick body scan to see if you're carrying tension anywhere. And wherever you find that tension, soften it, relax it. And once you've let that go, allow yourself simply to be present with whatever's arising. I find it helpful to allow my awareness to rest on my breath and whatever sensations are arising within the body, so that the mind becomes quiet. And whenever we notice that the mind has wandered off somewhere, we gently, kindly, with a lot of love, guide it back to our breath and our body. In this way, practicing moment by moment acceptance. Now, I invite you now, whenever you feel ready, to come down into your reclining resting position. If you feel really good here in your seated meditation and you want to stay here longer, that's wonderful. And if you feel ready to rest now, that's wonderful too. And give yourself exactly what you need in this moment. You're welcome to keep resting as long as you like. If you feel ready to come out, start by deepening the breath and inviting some movement into the fingers and toes. Take any gentle stretches that feel good. And find your way onto one side, resting there for a few moments. And press yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart for our closing chant. Take a deep breath in. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishah gobrahmanebhyah shubhamastu nityam lokah samastah sukhino bhavantu sarve jana sukhino bhavantu samasta sanmangalani santu loka kalyana samvriddhirastu vishwashantirastu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Namaste.